Hey, Coach Tyler Coston here with PGC Basketball, and today we're going to learn how to win games in the clutch. Get a couple secrets that will allow you to be a clutch performer. So you want to be a clutch performer, you want to be able to win games in the clutch, you got to understand the truth of the matter first. Games aren't really won in the clutch. They tend to be lost. And if you want to greatly improve your team's chance of winning in the clutch and for you to be counted upon as a go-to player down the stretch, you first need to learn how not to lose basketball games. So let's start out talking about how you can come from behind and how you should play, not in the last 30 seconds when you're behind, not in the last minute when you're behind, but even the last 4 minutes of a game. How should you play offensively? How should you play defensively when you're behind? First, let's talk about offensively. Most players, even when there's 4 minutes left in the game and their team's down 5, 6, 7 points, most players and teams start to feel pressure. Like, we're gonna lose, we gotta catch up. And what most teams tend to do when they feel that pressure is take worse, lower percentage shots that are highly contested, and they try to gun for what type of shot? You guessed it, threes. That's actually not the best way to play when you're behind at the end of the game on offense. Imagine it. If you were ahead at the end of the game on offense, what's your coach probably yelling at you from the bench? Don't foul. Because the worst thing you can do when you're ahead at the end of the game is stop the clock. So you actually want to use good strategy against your opponent. When you're behind at the end of the game and you're on offense, you've got to know the other players on the team have been told, do not foul. So by jacking up contested early threes, you're actually playing into their hands. You want to put them at a disadvantage. When you're behind at the end of the game, attack, attack, attack. Put your head down and drive into the defenders' bodies. What most of them are going to do is get the heck out of the way, giving you a wide open, quick, high percentage layup at the rim. Drive, drive, drive. If they don't do what they're supposed to do and do foul you, and when you drive hard, they're more likely to foul you, you get a double bonus. You've stopped the clock and you're going to the free throw line for high percentage shots. Now, I'm not talking about 5 seconds left down three. Obviously, then you got to shoot a three. I'm talking about how to play on offense when you're behind. Hyper aggressive, make the referees call a foul. And here's another secret. Referees tend to call more fouls for the team that's losing at the end of the game. It's just natural equality. That's point number one. Now here's point number two. How should you play on defense when you're behind at the end of the game? Well, again, let's use good basketball against our opponents. What the opposing coach is telling their players when they're ahead at the end of the game: take care of the ball, make sure passes, no quick shots. So what that should tell us is this: we need to get really aggressive and play passing lanes. Now, what most players do when they're behind at the end of the game is they wait nonchalantly and patiently for their player to get the basketball. And then once their player gets the basketball, they make a useless show of activity and energy and pressure the ball handler, sometimes fouling them. That's fake hustle. That's not intelligent hustle. You don't want to put pressure on the ball at the end of games. You want to put pressure on passes, on passing lanes. Think about it this way. You want to overextend yourself, over-deny, because even if you get beat backdoor at the end of the game, well, A, the ball handler's less likely to throw a risky over-the-top or soft bounce pass to a backdoor, and even if you do get beat backdoor, the player with the ball is less likely to shoot it, as they've been told, run down the shot clock, run down the game clock. And so you probably won't even pay for it with a bucket. If everything goes wrong and they do take a quick shot, at least you got the ball back and you shortened the possession to give yourself another chance. Don't play the ball, don't play a player, play passing lanes when you're behind at the end of the game on defense. All right, here's your third nugget for how to be clutch at the end of games. You ready? Fake more. Fakes work best at the end of games. Fakes work best when players are in pressure situations. Most players speed up at the end of games. You want to get a defender in the air and draw a foul. Fake more at the end of games so you can get your highest percentage shot and you can get the clock stopped. Fake more, end your dribble with a fake. Start your dribble with a fake. Get more fakes, get the defense in the air, and draw contact. Clutch is really just the same word for smart, intelligent basketball. Now you know how to be clutch, you know how to win games, and most importantly, you know how not to lose. Go be better. If this video helped you out, like it. Be sure to subscribe for more of it. And if you want to benefit from the only 4-in-1 camp experience, where you learn playmaking, you learn mindset, you learn leadership, you learn how to think the game, then click the link in the description below to find a session near you.